Good afternoon for an unlikely or unusually warm, summery Peterborough. So as we're in the state of lockdown, we'll sort of just come away from ponds and I'll take you on a tour of the garden, simply because I'm stuck indoors like everybody else and I'm getting a bit bored. So here we go. So this is a greenhouse. We're just walking outside of the greenhouse. And this is the summer room. So this is where we sit outside to look at the pond, which I quite like. Looking back to where I've just come from, I've used some spare paving stone just to finish this bit off, and when we have this lockdown lifted, I'll go get some hardcore and get that put down permanently. However, my mate has just got in touch with me and says I've got loads of spare solid flags, so you don't need to use bits. Come and take as many as you like, free of charge. So I'm going to take them. Anyway, moving on, because my garden is dedicated towards my granddaughters and I've got two grandsons coming, like trying to be top granddad, you create climbing wall. So this is the length of two garages, and there is 45 handholds all the way down to the very end, and turning round, that's what it looks like. So nothing too serious, perfect for little kids, cork back floor. Yeah, adults generally have a go when they've had a few beers, with joyful results. Back towards the pond, past the summer room. Now this is what we call the top deck. This was one of the first structures that are built in the garden. Initially, to my wife's annoyance, she didn't really want it. She wanted some horrible gravel, but I persuaded her to have this. So we can actually get two hammocks out during the summer and make ourselves comfortable. Moving off the top deck, through the archway, we'll come down the right hand side of the garden. So this is where we sit during the summer. We have a fire pit going, we've got one going today, and we've got swing chair, really comfortable. The roof, however, doesn't hold water for long before it drips through, so that's a project for the future. This area is, well, sort of an abandoned garden. So you've got wheelbarrow in the corner, you've got an old bird bath, and espaliered apple trees. So we've got one there, and one there. So that's still work in progress, and we've got various bird feeders and what have you up there. Next bit, we have the climbing net. This is, as I say, dedicated to my grandchildren. We've got swing, we've got ladders, and we've got monkey bars which go across to the treehouse, but we'll get to that in a second. Then we've got like trapeze, and then a small rope that goes underneath the treehouse, so inclined, and then they can get all the way around, which is absolutely perfect. So coming back out of that, back up towards the garden. Now this is the bottom deck. This was made out of the drive gates and the path to the drive gate taken apart, and my next door neighbour gave me her front gate as well. Because my wife's a doctor, that's clearly her shed. And moving up, and as I'm a granddad, this is clearly my shed. These are the steps to the treehouse, and see if we can do this one-handed. Climb up, lift the trapdoors up, and climb up inside. like every good treehouse, you've got to have ship steering wheel, periscope and telescope. That's the way we've just come up, and it's all nice and safe, and I can see right across the garden from here, which is a lovely view, right down to the pond, greenhouse. And the kids absolutely love it up here, absolutely love it. Okay, see if I can go down without falling down. Not easy balancing a camera. Then, as I want to utilise every part of the garden, this is the bit that I've sort of tidied. We have an accumulation of water butts for some reason. Why you need, well, we've got 4 there, wood store, wheelbarrow, bit of wood, 2 more barrels. So there is a path all the way around the back of the sheds. For some reason we've got loads of spare paving slabs and loads of spare bricks. Moving on round with the bins with a retractable roof, and then chaotic area, potting area, various plant pots, various plants in them. I don't do plants, I haven't got a clue. Next door neighbour gave me a railway sleeper. Can you do anything with this? So yeah, created a bench, and then my builder friend gave me 2 branches to cut up and burn, and I thought, well, I tell you what, I'll dig a hole and I'll concrete them into the ground. Around the garden are these little figures. We've got a mouse there, we've got another mouse there, we have a hedgehog, and then on the bird bath we have a sparrow. Basically the idea is when my granddaughters visit, we move them around and she has to find them. This is a bench that I built with some spare decking, not too bad, a little bit of electrical tubing, and then I built 4 raised planters with an electrical conduit roof, so I could put some netting over. Sorry if the sun's glaring out this camera. The upper part of the pond, and we've got a duck. The water's very clear today, I'm quite pleased with that. And then just near the water blade is a frog, and this water blade is used by our resident blackbirds, male and female, pigeons, everything seems to sit in there and have a drink and a plate. And that's it, people. So that's my garden. A lot of people describe it as a busy garden. It certainly keeps me busy. Hope everybody's not bored and you are actually getting things done, or at least relaxing in this sunshine. But in the meantime, happy ponding, happy gardening, stay in, stay safe, look after yourself.